Greenland is a land of stark beauty and hidden depths. This vast and remote island with its endless stretches of ice and snow holds secrets that have fascinated scientists and explorers for centuries. The sheer scale of its icy expanse is both awe-inspiring and humbling, a testament to the raw power of nature. It is the world's largest island, located between the Arctic and Atlantic Oceans. Despite its size, Greenland remains one of the most sparsely populated places on Earth, with its harsh climate and rugged terrain making it a challenging place to live. Yet, it is this very remoteness that adds to its allure, drawing adventurers and researchers from around the globe. Most of Greenland is covered in a massive ice sheet. This ice sheet, which spans over 1.7 million square kilometers, is second only to Antarctica in size. It plays a crucial role in regulating the Earth's climate by reflecting sunlight and influencing ocean currents. This ice sheet is so large that it would cover the entire United States. Imagine a blanket of ice stretching from coast to coast, from the bustling cities of the east to the vast plains of the Midwest and all the way to the rugged mountains of the west. Beneath this icy blanket lies a fascinating landscape of mountains, valleys, and fjords. These hidden features are slowly revealed as the ice melts, offering glimpses into a world that has been locked away for millennia. The rugged terrain carved by ancient glaciers tells a story of dramatic geological processes. Greenland's geology is just as impressive as its geography. The island is a treasure trove of ancient rocks and minerals, some of which are among the oldest on Earth. These rocks provide valuable insights into the early history of our planet and the forces that have shaped it over billions of years. The island is made up of some of the oldest rocks on Earth, dating back billions of years. These ancient formations are a window into the distant past, offering clues about the conditions that prevailed on Earth long before the advent of life as we know it. These rocks tell the story of a turbulent past, shaped by volcanic eruptions and the movement of continents. Over the eons, Greenland has been a witness to the dramatic dance of tectonic plates, the rise and fall of mountains, and the relentless forces of erosion and deposition. Over millions of years, these forces have created a complex and varied landscape beneath the ice. From towering peaks to deep valleys, from vast plains to intricate fjords, Greenland's hidden topography is a testament to the dynamic processes that continue to shape our planet. The weight of the ice sheet has actually pushed parts of Greenland down below sea level. This phenomenon, known as isostatic depression, occurs when the immense weight of the ice causes the Earth's crust to sink. As the ice melts, the land slowly begins to rise again, a process known as glacial rebound. If the ice were to melt completely, the island would rebound, creating a series of islands separated by narrow channels. This dramatic transformation would reshape the geography of Greenland, revealing new landscapes and altering the course of rivers and streams. This process of glacial rebound is a reminder of the powerful forces that have shaped and continue to shape Greenland's landscape. It is a testament to the resilience of the Earth and its ability to adapt and transform in response to changing conditions. Greenland, with its icy expanse and hidden depths, remains a land of mystery and wonder, a place where the past and present converge in a breathtaking display of natural beauty. Greenland's human history is just as fascinating as its natural history. This vast, icy land has been home to various cultures and peoples over the millennia, each leaving their mark on its rugged terrain and contributing to its rich tapestry of history. The first people to settle in Greenland were the Inuit, who arrived from Canada thousands of years ago. These early settlers were incredibly resourceful, adapting to one of the harshest climates on Earth. They brought with them a wealth of knowledge about survival in the Arctic, which they passed down through generations. They adapted to the harsh Arctic environment, developing unique hunting and survival techniques. The Inuit were skilled hunters, relying on the sea for much of their sustenance. They hunted seals, whales, and fish, using tools and methods that were perfectly suited to their environment. The Inuit lived in scattered communities, relying on the bounty of the sea and the land for their survival. They also gathered berries, roots, and other edible plants during the short summer months. Their deep understanding of the land and its resources allowed them to thrive in a place where few others could. In the 10th century, Norse explorers led by Eric the Red arrived in Greenland. These Vikings were driven by a spirit of adventure and a desire to find new lands to settle. Eric the Red, having been exiled from Iceland, saw Greenland as a new opportunity for his people. These Vikings established settlements along the southwestern coast, farming the land and trading with Scandinavia. They built sturdy wooden houses and farmsteads, and their communities grew over the years. The Norse settlers brought with them their own culture, traditions, and way of life, which blended with the harsh realities of Greenland. The Norse presence in Greenland lasted for several centuries, leaving behind intriguing archaeological remains. These ruins tell the story of a people who were both resilient and resourceful, managing to carve out a life in an unforgiving environment. The artifacts found at these sites provide a glimpse into their daily lives, their struggles, and their achievements. However, by the 15th century, the Norse settlements had disappeared, leaving behind a mystery that continues to intrigue historians. What happened to these once thriving communities? Theories abound, but no definitive answer has been found. The reasons for the Norse disappearance are still debated, but likely involved a combination of factors. Some suggest that climate change led to harsher conditions, making it difficult for the Norse to sustain their way of life. Others point to resource depletion and conflicts with the Inuit as contributing factors. Climate change, resource depletion, and conflict with the Inuit may have all played a role. The Little Ice Age, a period of cooling that began in the 14th century, would have made farming and hunting more challenging. Additionally, as resources became scarcer, tensions between the Norse and the Inuit could have escalated. The story of the Norse in Greenland serves as a reminder of the challenges of living in such a harsh and unpredictable environment. It highlights the resilience and adaptability of the human spirit, as well as the fragility of human societies in the face of environmental change. Today, the ruins of the Norse settlements stand as silent witnesses to a bygone era, inviting us to ponder the mysteries of the past. Following the disappearance of the Norse, Greenland remained largely under the control of various Inuit groups. However, European powers, particularly Denmark and Norway, began to show renewed interest in the island during the 17th century. This renewed interest was driven by a combination of factors, including the search for new fishing grounds and a desire to establish trade routes to the east. Denmark eventually gained control over Greenland, establishing a colony in the 18th century. This colonial relationship would last for centuries, shaping Greenland's political and economic development. Denmark's influence can still be seen today in Greenland's language, culture, and institutions. The United States entered the picture during World War II. With Denmark occupied by Nazi Germany, the U.S. took on the responsibility of defending Greenland. This led to the establishment of several military bases on the island, which played a strategic role in the war effort. These bases served as refueling and supply points for aircraft patrolling the North Atlantic, helping to protect vital shipping lanes from German U-boats. After the war, the U.S. military presence in Greenland continued. The strategic location of Greenland, situated between North America and Europe, made it an invaluable asset for military operations and surveillance. The harsh Arctic environment posed significant challenges, but the U.S. military adapted to these conditions, establishing a robust presence that would endure for decades. The Cold War brought renewed strategic importance to the Arctic region, and Greenland found itself on the front lines of the standoff between the superpowers. The icy expanse of Greenland became a critical arena for military strategy and technological advancements. Both the United States and the Soviet Union recognized the value of the Arctic for its potential to serve as a launch pad for intercontinental ballistic missiles and as a key area for early warning systems. The Thule Air Base, established in 1951, became a key link in the U.S. early warning system, monitoring for Soviet bomber and missile attacks. This base was not just a military outpost, it was a symbol of the broader geopolitical struggle. The base's radar installations and other surveillance technologies were at the cutting edge, providing crucial data that informed U.S. defense strategies throughout the Cold War. Today, Greenland remains a self-governing territory within the Kingdom of Denmark. This status allows Greenland to manage its internal affairs while still benefiting from the support and resources of Denmark. The relationship between Greenland and Denmark is a unique blend of autonomy and cooperation, reflecting the island's distinct cultural and political identity. While Denmark still handles Greenland's foreign affairs and defense, Greenlanders have significant autonomy. This arrangement allows Greenland to navigate its own path in many areas, from education and healthcare to natural resource management. The Greenlandic government works closely with local communities to address their needs and aspirations, fostering a sense of self-determination and pride. They have their own parliament and government responsible for most domestic matters. This local governance structure empowers Greenlanders to make decisions that directly impact their daily lives. The parliament, known as the Inatsisartut, debates and enacts legislation on a wide range of issues, ensuring that the voices of Greenland's diverse population are heard and represented. The relationship between Greenland and Denmark is complex and evolving, with ongoing discussions about Greenland's future political status. Some Greenlanders advocate for full independence, while others prefer to maintain the current arrangement. These discussions are part of a broader conversation about identity, sovereignty, and the best path forward for the island's future. Greenland faces a number of challenges, including economic development, social issues, and the impacts of climate change. The island's remote location and harsh climate make economic diversification difficult, but there is a strong desire to build a more resilient and sustainable economy. Social issues such as education and healthcare are also areas of focus for the Greenlandic government. The island is heavily reliant on fishing and Danish subsidies, and there is a desire to diversify the economy and create new opportunities. Fishing remains a cornerstone of Greenland's economy, but there is potential for growth in other sectors, such as tourism, mining, and renewable energy. Efforts are underway to attract investment and develop new industries that can provide jobs and economic stability for future generations. Climate change is already having a visible impact on Greenland, with melting glaciers and shifting weather patterns. These changes pose significant risks to the island's environment and way of life. However, they also present opportunities for scientific research and international collaboration. Greenland is at the forefront of climate change studies, providing valuable data that can help the world understand and address this global challenge. Greenland's vast mineral resources have also attracted international attention. The island is believed to hold significant deposits of iron ore, uranium, rare earth elements, and other valuable minerals. These resources have the potential to transform Greenland's economy, but also raise concerns about environmental impacts and the distribution of benefits. The melting of the ice sheet is making these resources more accessible, but also poses significant environmental challenges. Greenland's government faces the difficult task of balancing economic development with environmental protection. Sustainable mining practices and careful environmental impact assessments will be crucial to ensure that Greenland's natural heritage is preserved for future generations. The discovery of oil and gas reserves offshore has added another layer of complexity to the situation. While these resources hold the promise of economic prosperity, they also raise concerns about the potential for oil spills and other environmental disasters. Greenland's government has taken a cautious approach to oil and gas exploration, prioritizing environmental protection and the long-term interests of its people.